Alright, we're live. Cool. Sounded pretty cool to say that we're live. Anyway. Alright, so the other day, yesterday, I found a great page, a great article that was written just yesterday by the Chart Online, Missouri Southern State University. I think that you should read this. This is a great introduction that you can give to anyone in terms of what the New World Order is, what its threats are, and it's a good read, basically. I'm going to put that on the right side in the description. Now you have to understand that as everything unfolds, they're going to paint this to the American people as something that we need to get us out of this mess, which they've engineered. They're going to make basically our views and really our attempt to educate people into what this really is as crazy. Sorry about that. There wasn't an earthquake, that was just whatever. They're going to try to debunk everything. They're going to try to make this as we need this, and these people that are saying that are anti-American, even though that the New World Order hates America, and this republic is what stands in their way because of how our nation was founded, because of the Constitution, because of what the Founding Fathers saw could happen and what the threat was. They saw this coming. They knew about the international bankers. They knew about the wanting of a new world order. This has been in the works for quite some time. They tried, again, like I said earlier, they tried it in World War II with Germany as the head of the New World Order establishment attempt. Aggression failed. They tried that with Vietnam. They failed because the people knew. Sorry about that. There's too much news about it on TV, and now that's why you don't hear anything about the Iraq War on TV. Guess what? It's still there, and it's still destroying our economy, or has. Sorry, correction. So in any case, going back to this article, I think it's a great read, and you should read it and spread it. There's going to be a chart that I'm going to be posting, which I saw about a week and a half ago, and basically it's a 4 bad bear markets, and basically 4 different crises in our financial history. And what it does is it shows the current state of affairs in comparison to the Great Depression, to the oil crisis, to the tech bubble. And right now, where we currently stand, we have met the numbers exactly of the Great Depression and the destruction of our economy, or whatever the case. We're right on course. Sure, there was an initial drop that was larger, in the beginning of the Great Depression than there was when we first started this decline. But that dramatic drop happened late last year. In any case, these numbers fluctuate. The stock market fluctuates. Just because it's up one day doesn't mean that we're saved. And whatever the case, it's not. What it means is that the numbers might be slightly different, but the trend, the snowball is still rolling down the mountain, getting bigger and bigger, and you can't stop it. In any case, this chart will show you where we're headed to, and it's not going to bottom out anytime soon. As a matter of fact, I've made many predictions in understanding and not listening to the media and what they have said, because they've been wrong every single time. In my understanding of the market, I've basically made my predictions, and they've all come true. We hit 6,500 at the early March, just like I said last month, and this month I see that we will be hitting lower than 6,000, if not around. I keep on saying this number, 5,700. Maybe it might happen, maybe it won't. The timing of everything is kind of something that you can't really foretell. It will reach there. It will reach 5,700. But with the way that they're doing this, and they're bringing this down slowly. They're bringing this down slowly so that we can get used to it. They can't. They have to condition us this exact way so that we don't go into shock, so that they can accomplish their plan, because they're so close that they have to make sure that they succeed. So they have to bring us down slowly, so that at one point it's so bad that we need a North American Union, and then to begin, the real formation of the New World Order. So they're taking this entire time they've been making slow steps. They push in a little bit, oh my god, and then they stop. They take baby steps to make sure that each step has been taken care of. They've learned from the past, they've learned from their past mistakes, and they have thought this out very well. And so far, they've executed. They've taken us this far. Let's see, 5 minutes. All right, I'm doing good. They've taken us this far successfully. Now I think that with the internet, they kind of didn't expect this. Resistance or knowledge of the New World Order, because the internet has allowed us, and cell phones allowed us to spread information at lightning speed. And I think this is what we need to do. We need to educate ourselves on what is happening, and we need to educate other people the right way. We need to spread the word as fast as we can, so then when the catalyst happens, and I keep on saying this, and this will be discussed in another video, I don't know, 4, 5, whatever. When that happens, we aren't caught off guard and in shock. We understand exactly why it's happening, and who's doing it, and where they want to take us. Because that's going to decide whether the New World Order this time around will be successful or not. They are very determined, and they're making progress. Alright, so that's the chart. I found an article which I'll be posting the link to on the description from Time magazine. Banks nationalization, why they might work. Wow, the propaganda machines, I mean, it's really cranking out now. They're really getting serious, and they really feel that they are closer than ever to establish this, and they're putting all their cards on the table, and they're getting, they're putting their money where their mouth is at. They're pushing it forward now. They're doing this now. We're seeing it happen before our eyes. They're nationalizing banks right now in preparation for the North American Union and the Amero, and this is all part of the plan. This is just one step, as was the credit bubbles to bankrupt the American taxpayer. So yeah, you can see that link and read it and whatever. So let's see, I also saw another article which I'll post on the side. White House seeks economic advice from Twitter. I had a pause there because I had a few words that were going to come out that maybe I don't want to say on YouTube, so that people, respect me. And I keep whatever. I had to stop there. Are you serious? The White House wants economic advice from Twitter? How about economic advice from Ben Bernanke or any of the people in the Federal Reserve? How about asking them, okay, instead of pushing your agenda forward, how about asking, our agenda, how they fix this mess, and get that advice? They're asking people from Twitter for economic advice. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, everything that they do is a distraction. They're just stalling. Everything that has been happening has been a distraction to what they're establishing, which is a new world order. And I keep on saying that, and maybe I'm not explaining too much of it, but this is an introduction. That all of that will come. Do your research. Another story that I saw was from CNN. While the dollar has once again emerged as a currency of choice. That's funny. And sorry about that. That's funny. You have to understand how the stock market works, or I'm sorry, the financial system in the world. Everything has been pegged to the dollar. They have successfully monopolized the entire global financial system, and everyone is dependent on the dollar. If the United States catches a cold in the economy, everyone else gets the flu. That's why they're all doing worse, and we're doing better. But this is only temporary. And I'm going to conclude this video and move on to the next one and continue that thought. Peace out.